I'm back. Now we're about to prepare our kale and onion, our garlic kale and onion mix. So we have that bacon dripping in the pan. I'm gonna try and put the onions in first. I like them to go at the bottom of the pan because they help season the oil. When the kale goes in, who cares? And it's pretty. Pretty's always good. Let that go in there. I season in layers, and this is a very good habit. It doesn't mean that you're putting necessarily more, but as things go through a cooking process, they absorb or not absorb certain things. So I brought with me, and I prepared this because I knew I was coming to a vacation property that had a suite. It would have all the dishes and things, but I didn't know if it would have seasonings. And why would I want to go and buy a myriad of seasonings when I already have them at home because I do cook? So I made my own house seasoning, which consists of salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. And I sprinkle very lightly, actually, over this. That was way too much, so I just put very lightly. Part I don't need, I put it back. I don't measure a lot because we're working with what we have. So if I got a whole lot of onions, I put a whole lot of seasonings. If I have a little bit, I just want to put a little bit. Give that a little toss. I'm only going to let this go for a very short time, and then I'm going to throw the rest of the kale in there. Just want that to get a little head start. By the way, this is a challenge for me, and it'll probably be a challenge for other people too. I cook on a gas stove on a regular basis. In the vacation place, I've got an electric stove, and I'm really not familiar with it. So I've had some issues with the temperatures. In fact, I think this is almost too high, so I'm going to turn it down. Right now, I have it not on medium, which is what I thought I would put on. I've got halfway between medium and low, and I almost feel like it's too much, so I'm going to turn it down a little bit more. Less is best because we can always turn it up. But if you burn it or scorch it, then it's too late. See how when the kale starts to cook, it turns beautiful, vibrant, bright green? Well, unfortunately, that's only a couple pieces of kale that we're going to use. But again, remember, we're just getting the onions down in the pot. I'm going to put the rest down in there. We can start slowly putting it in now. You know, these produce things that I buy do say that they've been cleaned, and I usually listen. And I was listening then, but sometimes I get a little paranoid and decide, let me just wipe that down myself. And you know what? The water that came off of that is nice because it helps the pot, it helps the sauté. You introduce water to a hot skillet, and now all of a sudden it creates much more heat without the need for fat. That's a healthy way to cook. Let that cook down a little bit. I'm going to put another layer. This is the layering of the seasoning. Another layer. You notice I didn't put much the first time. I'm not going to put much again. About this much, that's a teaspoon. It's about half a teaspoon on all that kale. There we go. That's it. Done there. So now we know we have a few onions at the bottom. We have a little bit of kale at the bottom. I'm going to just turn this a couple times.